That was Rebecca and Rachel on the Dhol. Now, guys, come on over here. Yeah.
Oh, I need a bit.
Now that was an entrance just for them, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And we had to like make them do it, right?
Come, just.
Come, have a seat.
Take a seat. Have a seat. So, Rachel and Rebecca.
Yeah,
Am I right?
Yeah,
They're
right.
twins, so we are trying to tell them apart.
Yeah. Correct. And of course, joining us, we also have Michelle.
Michelle,
Welcome back.
If you joined us at the first part of the show, you also saw Michelle's performance then as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for being here.
Thank you for having
us.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing Deepavali celebration here, of course, in the studio of Fresh Brew, and we're actually so thrilled that you're here to celebrate with us as well. So we don't take too much of your time because, you know, you're going home, preparing for your Deepavali murukus and all that.
Yes, exactly.
So definitely, first of all, Dhol artists and...
Odissi, Indian classical
Odissi,
dancer.
Okay.
Right?
So there you have it. I made a boo-boo earlier.
You made a boo-boo earlier,
Yeah.
Brandon. So can you please tell us what was the mistake that Brandon actually made? The difference of... You said Bharatanatyam, right?
Bharatanatyam.
Beautifully said.
Oh, yes.
So Bharatanatyam is a South Indian classical dance, whereas Odissi comes from the northeast.
Oh.
So it's different?
It's different. So the Bharatanatyam, the characteristics of the dance is straight, sharp, staccato, cut, very straight linear lines, whereas Odissi, it's like waves of the water and the roundness and the curves.
Wow.
Actually, wait,
So
yes,
it's the opposite.
I could tell that difference because I do watch Bharatanatyam and all, right? Like,
Yeah.
Bharatanatyam has a bit of like a kick to it. Like, you can
Yes.
feel that, you know, like...
There's no bends in the elbow, less.
Like that
It's very straight.
Yeah. But you were like moving in terms of
Yeah.
waves.
The spine is allowed to go.
Right. Rebecca, and also...
We're going to have a bit of a trouble having to identify.
We have twins here, right? So as you can see, Michelle and Erin, they are twinning. And then we also have... okay, who's Rachel again?
Rachel.
Y'all couldn't make things difficult for us, right? Wearing the same watch also. Hi,
Twins bars.
Right. Okay, when it comes to the both of you, have you all tried Bharatanatyam and also Odissi?
I mean, my mom, she learned when she was young.
Bharatanatyam?
So at one point, we love to dance as well. So when we asked my mom, she said the first step, you know, like they will do like that, right? That one also we failed already. So she was like, okay, you know what, just put that aside. Maybe this is what you like, and yeah, we'll pursue this.
But okay, how did you... Of course, I think the first question you guys always get is, how did you get into this?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a very common question for us. We started to play for our eldest sister's wedding reception.
Okay.
We just want to surprise her, actually. Yeah. But then, like, we didn't know that we'll end up as a full-time musician right now. But yeah, we started for our sister's wedding, and people started to call us, like, you know, just come for my wedding, play for my wedding. You guys look unique because you are twins, and you wear traditional attire. It's just nice, and you're playing Dhol. So that's how it started, and yeah.
So it just went like, okay, my sister's getting married, I'm going to go to the shop and buy Dhol, and then I'm going to play it. Was it exactly like that? Or? So no like prior experience of playing Dhol?
No. I mean, we love Dhol since small because it's a very interesting instrument. Like, whenever someone plays, you know, I mean, like, no matter whoever they are, they will dance eventually, right? And like,
It's like a universal music.
Yeah, it's a universal music. So that's how we started to like this instrument. So it feels good to be a Dhol player, actually, because you hype the crowd.
Yeah.
So it feels good.
How did you learn it on YouTube?
So basically, when my sister is about to get married, already COVID. I mean, like, you know, we had to like lockdown and everything, right? So we stayed at home. We just watched a lot of YouTube videos. We started to practice at home. So it took like about a year, I guess. Yeah, a year, 1 year gap before my sister's marriage. So we started to like rehearsal more and everything. And then after that, we played for her wedding.
So another word is called saving costs, lah.
Saving costs.
Well, performed, right? And then they became so good, and now they are a bit on the pricey side if you want to have them.
Probably.
free here.
We'll do that on the side later.
But Michelle, no,
Yeah.
you started doing this when you were literally at a young age.
3 years old, right?
Yeah.
You started. Or...
No, I started with ballet first at 5 years old.
5.
And Odissi Indian classical dance was much later as a transition to my dance journey. So Odissi was 21 years old.
Right.
Until now, so it's more than 25 years. So in total of my whole dancing career is 40 years.
Right.
And for those of you who are wondering, Michelle is purely Chinese, right?
Yes,
Michelle is purely Chinese. So she's not, Indian mix or anything. You don't have any Indian mixed bloods as well.
No.
So how did you, from ballet, you got into
Yeah.
Odissi?
Yeah, I think it's fated. I watched a live performance by Ramli Ibrahim when I think I was maybe 11 years old, 12 years old. And then I always remembered him. And then I actually wanted to then try it out. But
Right.
I had a lot on my plate.
Okay.
I was dancing, ballet, piano. I was representing my school in swimming. I was very active in school. Lots of societies, rehearsal, choir rehearsal director, blah, blah, blah. So a lot. And I think I was advised to finish whatever I had to do first. And then once I graduated, I just went straight to Sutra Dance Theatre. At that time, we don't have GPS, we don't have social media. So I got lost the first time with my sister in the car. After that, I went back on my own. I found the place.
Right. You see what's common here? Everything started with your sister.
Because I don't know how, I don't know how to drive, so I got my sister, can you follow me? Just because she's older.
Right.
So she knows KL more better than me.
Okay, so your sister, it's very important to have siblings, Brandon.
Yes.
Brandon, do take note when you have kids in the future.
I only got Adne, but it's all started with your Akka, right? I mean, it's actually very beautiful. Now, coming back to Deepavali, right? Joyful Deepavali. Now, what's a joyful Deepavali for you, Michelle? How do you define joyful?
Actually, Deepavali, for me, the meaning and the essence of the word Deepavali comes from the Sanskrit word that literally translates to a row of lights. So Deepavali, the person that came up with this thought is such a beautiful mind. The meaning is victory of light over darkness. It can be applied to a way of life, how you approach life. If you're going through challenges, difficulties, go towards the light. It's, if you visualize a row of lights, it literally forms a pathway. So for me, it's how you adopt this concept and live through it. Always go towards the light, have hope in your life, let the light guide you, and it will definitely bring you joy.
Oh, couldn't have said it better, honestly. Couldn't have said it better. I mean, Deepavali, we always say it is the celebration of light, celebration of life, we wear new clothes, don new outfits. So it's definitely a celebration of new, I would say, adventures that you take on, the path that leads you to it. Right? So it's actually very, very well said.
Thank you for actually saying that.
Yeah.
It's more than just celebration, right? At the end of the day, how does it reflect and how does it come back to you? What about you?
For us, I see that as a celebration. See, personally, I see Deepavali as a day where I celebrate, because within a year, we will be going through so many things and all that, right? So there should be something to make us feel good about us, our life, and our surroundings. So as for me, when Deepavali comes, the only thing that I think about is, okay, it's celebration. All I need to do is that I just need to be happy, and I just need to,
dress nice.
I'm just gonna dress up, be happy, and just forget about whatever my normal life is, like my reality is. That's the reality. So just maybe this week, it's Deepavali week, I'm just gonna be happy. Let me just go out there, do some shoppings, go to my friend's house and all that, so that 1 week I'll be happy, and at the same time I'll make others happy.
Right.
So
So we're going to ask you, but don't say what she said.
You have to be. Do you share the same values as Rachel? Or?
Not all, I would say.
Not all. Okay, there's some differences in the twins.
So for me, Deepavali is whereby a day that you spend time with your family.
Yeah.
You know, quality time. We have busy life at the moment, right? So you spend a good time with them and you create good memories with them.
Yeah.
And at the same time, in one whole year, you have done many things in your life, right? So it's the day that you celebrate for yourself and with your family as well. Like, for example, you're working, you're going here and there. You might have like so many achievements. So Deepavali is a day whereby you celebrate for all those achievements that you have done for that particular one whole year.
Yeah.
So I see in that way, actually.
I can already tell who stays at home for Deepavali and who goes to the friend's house for Deepavali.
Okay, wait, I don't know, but I have to put them on the spot right now. Michelle will come back to you, right? Okay. Who's always late, in terms of like getting ready and stuff?
Okay, for me, it's about I don't like to rush things.
Okay.
Even though I know it's late, I'll just I don't like to panic.
She'll take her own sweet time.
But I won't rush anyone else also.
Yeah, she won't rush. That's a good
I
part.
don't like to rush. But I'll make it on time. It's not like late, but I'll make sure I'll make
Are
it
you
on
sure
time.
she's on time?
Oh, she'll be on time. One.
Oh, she'll be on time. Okay.
I won't be late.
On time.
So basically, she'll be like, I'll be late.
I'll be like, okay, we need to go early. I'll prepare everything. I'll just take my own sweet time. I'll be like, okay, but I'll do it early. She will take her own sweet time, but she will take maybe half an hour later than me.
Right.
But she'll be on time.
At least everybody's on time.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Michelle, right, I need to ask you one question, right?
Okay.
Whatever that you do right now, how do you think you can actually inspire the younger generation, the new generation, to actually follow suit and not forget traditional values?
Gosh.
We just hope that you inspire
That's
them.
very complimentary of you. I feel I don't know if I'm worthy of that
Of course
to
you
be
are.
Yes,
inspiring
right.
to others.
Can I say I've never seen any Odissi dancers.
Same. Whatever you're going to say, same.
I'm going to say that I'm also not as familiar, right, with dance and the type of different classical dances that you have.
Okay.
Odissi is the first thing that it's the first time I've ever heard of Odissi.
That's why I got confused.
Yes,
Bharatanatyam,
with Bharatanatyam,
Yeah.
because your steps are similar. So we also want to preserve that, right?
Yes, correct.
We also want whatever you're doing is to be passed down to the younger
Yeah.
generation. So how do you?
I think there are a lot more seniors that have worked very hard to pave the way and to propagate this beautiful dance and tradition. I'm just one of the continuing generations, and I would like to touch a bit of the project that I'm doing, which is Move International World Dance Day Online Festival. And I hope through this online festival that I can share a little bit more about my art and my love of dance, and to share all the amazing dancers in the world out there. So I hope in that little way it can inspire and immortalize the legacy dancers for the future generations to have something to look back to.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. And of course, we would love to, talk more about Deepavali. We're running a bit of time, out of time here. So, Deepavali wishes from the twins first, and then from Michelle. So,
Very simple.
So we just all do it together.
you want to do it together? Sure, yeah.
Okay,
Actually, we can all do the Deepavali wishes together. Yeah.
Happy Deepavali.
Well, yeah.
All right. Let's go.
We're wishing you a very happy Deepavali!
Right, okay. And Michelle, yours very quickly. Come. Just yours, very quickly.
Oh, I would like to wish all our family, friends, everybody out there, all the lights in your life, and have a great celebration.
Yes.
Yay.
Also, thank you so much for